welcome to another stream of this week. So this week we're gonna do a total of 3 streams, where 2 are done, or no, one stream is done. This is the second one, and welcome to this stream. I'm gonna do another one tomorrow, I hope. Yeah, I'm gonna do another one tomorrow, and that is going to be the last stream of this trying different engines. Then I am going to do some other streams of me making my own games in Godot. So there'll be some casual streams where I'm going to be just sitting and working on my games. But welcome, whoever is watching, welcome to the stream. So today we are doing Ct.js. So if you don't know what Ct.js is, it's a framework. It's a JavaScript framework, but with its own visual editor. I have covered this in my Mega Game Engine Challenge series. This was a good one, and I wanted to make a cool game with it. Right? So this is what we're gonna do today. So I have opened it up, Ct.js. Okay, so now I have created a project over here. This is just an empty project with nothing, so let's just open that one. I don't know JavaScript, but still I'm just gonna do some stuff with it. I'm going to be making 2 prototypes in this stream. The first is just that a cubathon game that I made in the G-Develop one, like a basic 2D endless platformer, and a top-down 2D shooter game. It's not a game, just a prototype, so that just a basic prototype. So Ct.js has a cool documentation too, and it's right in the editor, as you can see. Is just over here, so we can see the docs right away. And there is some cheat sheet where common functions and stuff are written, so I'm going to open that up as well. I'm not going to download it, but let's just open it. Can I open it? Okay, so let's just read the docs, and there is everything you need to know about this Ct.js. These are the classes or libraries, Ct.background and stuff like that. And here there are a bunch of tabs over there. So these are for the textures, then user interface, particles, and other effects, and sounds, and templates, and rooms. So I've created one room, which is this game room. So game room is just like a level. I mean, it's not just like a level, it is the level. So yeah. Okay. What is that thing? Okay, so now what we're going to do is, let's go ahead into the textures, and I am going to create a very first game, which is the cubathon game, and I hope it is good. I just hope. Let's see how it goes. Wait a minute, let me just see something. Okay, I'm back. All right. So let's start with Ct.js, and in the project there's project settings. I can set the name of the game, the developer and other stuff, the version and app ID for Android and other mobile devices. And then there are some actions, like in Godot there's generic XY movement, mouse and touch and import your own. We can create from scratch. So let's say this is for the left one, and I can say any method I want, like let's say left. So there's this left, A is this keyboard A. I can select multiple at one time. So that's great. Right now I don't need actions right now. So let's go ahead and create textures. So how it works is you create a texture and you send it over to templates, and templates is like a game object. So you make a texture and you convert it into a template, and then you can insert template inside the rooms. So that's the whole workflow of it. Okay, so let's create a texture. I can create a new texture. This is going to be the player. The same thing, and the cool color is already selected, and this is going to be player. So that's that. You can also do this cross arrow or none, but this looks good, or we can just simple none. That's good. So this is the player. We can create round and diamond, but I need this, and create and close. We got the player. Also there are some cool sound effects where that plays when you save something or you make something, right? You create a new thing, so there is a sound effect. So that's cool. That makes the engine lovely. Right now inside the templates, I can create a new template out of a texture, either from this, or I can do this, create a template from it, and it has created me a template. And inside the template I can do all kind of stuff, these scripting and logic stuff. So this will move the object with already defined speed, I guess. So this is frame start. So I mean this is like start event. There is frame start, frame end, creations. Okay, so this is the frame start. That means frame start happens at the beginning of every frame. That means this is the process function. This is the end frame. Destruction. This is the ready and start function, and this is start and end. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so that's that. Now in the frame start there is this return this dot move, so that will move the character, but there is no character in the main scene. So let's add that. I can just drag and drop, I guess. No, I cannot drag and drop. I have to do this. I cannot even move the players. I can move the player, so like this. I can move it like that, so that's nice. So let's put the player over here, and we need gravity. But right now let's just launch the game. It will launch as a what you can say, like when you reading, you cannot read the undefined stingify rooms. What the hell is this? Save this scene. Now play. Okay, what's that error? Reading name. So let's go back into the rooms. Let's save it. Now let's play. Okay, we're getting the same error. Let's rename it to level. I guess this might be the issue. Nope, this is not the issue. Okay, oh wait, it is because I moved Ct.js, so that might be the case. So let's open it, open a new project. Alright, let's open a new project and see what happens there. So how do you create a new project? Open new project window. That's what I want. I'm going to create a new project. Well, yeah, now it works. So let's close this one, or better yet, let's delete that one. Let's enter the name of this first game and select folder and create. I am going to choose JavaScript. There's two language in this one. One is the TypeScript, which is their own version of JavaScript, and one, not TypeScript, CoffeeScript, which is their own version of JavaScript, and one is the pure JavaScript with some libraries of this function, right? Now we have created a new project. It will give me an error because, yep, of course, one room to compile. I need one room. Let's add a room. Let's save it and let's launch the game. Let's see if that was the issue. Yep, that's the issue. That was the issue. Now it launches and there is nothing in the room, so that's why it's black as hell. Let's open it. Let's go back. Let's save it, and I'm going to rename it to level. Let's see how it goes. It still should work, right? Yep, it works. Okay, let's open the room and let's create again that okay, so I can get some from library. So let's add some, let's add some assets this time. Let's just add some cool assets, right? So there are a bunch of assets over here which I can use. Let's add this space shooter. I mean, we're not creating a space shooter, but whatever. Well, nah, I like to do this. Let's go back. I don't want any assets. Let's close it. Let's create a new player texture. Let's also add this so that I can differentiate between the player object and the player texture. Let's do it on and create and close. Then let's create a template from it. It's going to be player, and inside the room let's add that player right there. So let's select the none. Let's save it and then let's launch. Okay, what the hell is this? Exporting your project? Well, it is happening because of my character, I guess. So as soon as I add a character in my game, it does that. Yep, it's because of that character. Let's go back. Let's delete it. Create a new template. This is going to be player from this player texture, and done. Over here it's going to be say that. That's cool. If I launch, nothing happens, but as soon as I add a player inside this, I save it, I launch it. Nice, now it works. Okay, that was maybe some kind of bug or something, but here you can see this is the elements like the Chrome inspect tab, where I can inspect a bunch of different stuff. So I can check how this is, how the stuff is made and other stuff like that, and then in the console I can print some stuff and it will be visible over here. Okay, now in the templates, let's go ahead and do something cool. Now let's open the template. Okay, yep, I am already good. Anyways, okay, this move. So now this should move. So it has this dot move. If I launch the game, the player is still, right? So I can just open the documentation and I can learn something, right? So let's read the docs, and here there's a cool thing in this space shooter thingy. Not the space shooter, but I want the platformer, because that's what I want. I want a simple jump here. There's everything you need to make a platformer starter thingy in this engine, right? So I can just go ahead and do some stuff. There's a collision shape too. We can add double animation, so that's nice. I mean, I haven't made a collision shape for this one, right? I didn't, and it's already applied, but so that's nice. Let's save it. We don't want to do it again. Let's go to templates. So this dot move is what we'll have to do to make the player, but it's not moving. So I can do is action press. I can select an action by defining it from the project. So let's go to action and inputs, make from scratch. Let's say jump. And in the input method, it's going to be space. So let's add that. I can do keyboard space to make it work, right? So in the template, I can say if ct.actions is equal or ct.actions.jump. That means if ct.action.jump is pressed, I just want to simply debugger dot, or how can I log? Can I just simply do ct.print, ct.log, ct.debug, or let's do message, ct.message, I guess. Let's say what are the functions of ct. So ct.speed, this is the built-in variable, I guess, and all of other stuff, like cool stuff, right? It was just like, maybe it is debugger dot something, debugger dot print. Let's see how we can print some stuff. In JavaScript, it's just print. I hope it's just print. Okay, it's not print. That's nice. Okay, let's see how we can do that, how we can print some stuff to the thingy. So there should be something over here, right? ct.u utilities. Okay, that's some very math stuff, very maths. There's so much maths going on over here. Okay, we don't want this one. Here should be something. Dragging copies around, saving texture, saving and loading. No, we don't want saving and loading. We just want something cool that we can just print something. How do we print something to the to that? Wait, let's just download the cheat sheet, because there's some cool stuff in the cheat sheet. Let's download it. It's going to open it somewhere here, right? Let's download the cheat sheet. There should be something related to this. Can I see it? If anyone can see, I cannot see it. It's opening a new something. Wow, this icon is so red. Okay, here I can download it. But what if I don't want to download, right? I just can open from here. JavaScript basics, I want that. There should be something like printing to the console shape. You know what? Let's just download the basics. This one. It's just 436 kilobytes, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, why I am not getting replies? I didn't get any reply in my chat, so I mean the chat. I was not able to see the chat, I'm sorry. Now I'm seeing. Okay, that's nice. All right. Okay, let's save this. And it should be downloaded in no time. Okay, it's still downloading. I can clearly see that. Huh. It's not even downloading 436 kilobytes. Damn, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, let me open the downloads. Here it's downloading. Let's just download. Let's just let it download. This thing is too slow. This itch.io. Okay, now it's downloaded. Let's open the JavaScript basics. Where it's not the internet, I can stream with my internet and just not download the 432. That's nice. Okay, create a copy. This is for the copy. This is the kill. Restart room, switch to another room, blah 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 blah. Yeah, well, that's where current frames are, time regular, blah 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 blah. Okay, this was not it. Is another the basics movement juice. There, why there are two juices? I don't need two juices. Okay, so there is basics and there is JavaScript. There are two basics, but the basics and basics sign. Juice. What can this juice do? Anyways, there is something very cool over here, like some stuff, like creating some things and destroying stuff. So that's cool. Okay, so what do you have to do is, I don't want to print something. Can we just do this? Like, you can do stuff like this in HTML and stuff, but let's see if I can do this. It's not gonna work, I know, but let's see if it just prints without doing anything. Of course it's not gonna work, I know. Of course it's not gonna work. Let's do the good old debug.log, right? The Unity way. Let's do it the Unity way. There is no debug, I knew it. Why do we have to do like, there's like literally an event here, action press. Why not just use that one? Where am I even doing that? So on the jump press, not on the press, if we press the jump button, we should jump, right? So this dot jump, there should be this dot move, right? Var or speed this dot y plus equals 1. We don't need to do this. I just need to add 1 to my y, to the object y. This dot y, if I press the y, it goes down. So that means it's working, but it's the opposite way around. So let's do -1, and also let's create a var speed, or let's say jump force equals 200, and let's give it 200. Let's see now if it works. Pros, concepts. Yep, my concepts are very clear, I know. Okay, so that's just updates it. I have to make it so that it adds 200. So let's say there should be time delta, ct.delta. Yep, ct.delta. That's it. Let's launch the game and see. Okay, this still does that because we are doing something that we should not do, right? Because we are literally setting our y. We have to do something else with it. We did need that thingy. So there's this, which is going to be this object, and what more we got over here? This dot what? This dot what? This dot add speed, or what? This dot destroy, this dot gravity. Oh wait, there's a gravity. is a gravity. Distort gravity equals gravity. Var gravity equals 30. Then distort gravity equals gravity, or the other way around. Gravity equals distort gravity. I don't know what I'm doing, but I am just doing some very, like, I don't know what I'm doing. You know, let's let's go with the flow. So let's go into the docs. Let's go ahead in the space shooter, or not the space shooter, the platformer, and let's start following it blindly. I mean, not blindly, I am literally not gonna go blindly. So in the okay, oh well, that is like, I have already that one, the keyboard one, I guess. Let's check that if I have that cat modes. That keyboard is already installed. I knew it. Keyboard is already installed. Okay, I have installed. I have all the inputs that I need. Collision group. Okay, so we have to do this dot. All right, that's easy. That's really easy. This dot. Okay, I already have a built-in variable. Wait, no, I have to create those variables. Damn, CoffeeScript is so easy. Huh, never mind. He did create that, like this. Whoever made this guy, he did create something. Some variables, I guess. Nope. No variables up there. Let's come back. In the frame start, it's just distort move. Okay, let's say this will tell you that add the same line to roast. Okay. The truth is that the letter never worked with platformers. Even outside, we will need to write something. We're gonna be prepared. Okay, we have to delete this one. We have to add an event on creation. Let's move it. Can we not? Okay, we cannot. So var jump speed equals 0. Var gravity equals 30. It's going to be 200, not 0. And we need var move speed equals 30. Or we don't need to move, we just need to jump, right? So this is all we need. And inside the frame start, we can simply say this dot jump force. This dot jump speed equals something cool. Okay, we're like okay, we have to do this. All right, so this is the variable creation process, right? This is what we have to do to create some variables. So this dot jump speed equals this, gravity is this, at speed we don't want the speed, just forget about it. Yep, then I can simply say if this dot oh, not this, if ct dot meet ct, where is how can I do collisions, where I haven't even created a texture for my ground. So let's do that. Ground, and there should be no label and close. Wait, I need to make it or not replace, I need to make it blue. Change background, not the background. Wait, how cannot I just edit it? I don't know. I need to change the background color to something else, something groundy. This one looks cool. Apply, none, gradient close. What? Okay, now we have to create a template from it, and this is, we are going to select, not, we don't want to move it. Done. And it's the object solid, because we gave player the solid object thingy. We also have to do it here. Action.jump, we have to do is this dot y plus equals jump speed, not plus equals, let's say this dot jump speed. Yep. Okay, so this is not going to be over here. Wait, I declared that over here. No, we need to do that over here, and in the frame start we just simply can say if ct.action.jump this dot y equals this dot jump speed times ct.delta. Okay, let's see if it works. Let's see if it works, right? Okay, it's keep getting up, like it's jumping, but it's not really jumping. Okay, we have to do all of this stuff, right? We don't need to do this dot h speed, horizontal speed. So we have equals equals 0. We don't want h speed, we want v speed. So we can simply say this dot v speed equals this dot jump speed or jump force, or we just do jump force. Now this dot jump force. Yep, this dot jump force. Is that, no, it's jump speed. This dot jump speed, and it's going to be minus jump speed. Right, let's see what happens now if I play the game. If I press the play button or the space button, not the play button, nothing happens. That's because we are making it plus. So that this is the, okay, this is how we do collisions with it. So if there is no ground, this happens, and if there is ground, this happens. So let's do this. Let's copy this, do the epic programmer move, copy it, paste it. There will be something, we don't need this one. Okay, if something happens, this is for this one, this is for that one. We don't need any comment else. So if we are pressing the jump button, jump, and then if we are not pressing the jump button, we are going to do is this dot gravity equals this dot v speed plus equals, okay, so this might be something like velocity, right? This v speed is velocity, I can clearly say that. V speed and this dot gravity times ct dot delta. Let's do this, right? So that's that. Now let's see if it works. Okay, nothing happens. I'm doing it. Am I doing it right? Wait, this might be because of this. If city.actions.jump.down or pressed, yep, this dot v speed equals this dot jump speed. The jump speed might be too low, so let's make it 200. So now the input is not even working. Very nice, very nice. So on creation, these are the three variables. This is the ready. Can I not just declare all of these in just one script? I don't want to do like multiple stuff. Can I do this? But this might change it. This might do some weird stuff with it. So let's just do that. Okay, let's go in the room. Let's add a tile layer, ground. Okay, where how do I create a tile set out of this guy? In the template, if I done it, I can open this template. How do I make it a tile map? Depth is going to be 0. In the rooms, let's make a ground. We can make ground like this. Right? Select and let's delete these and select all of them, and I'm going to move it somewhere here. Let's also move the player here, and let's launch the game. I have to save it as well. Okay, now there's that ground. Is the player even falling? I don't think so. Open player. So if .city.occupied this, what are these? Number, x number, y number, string, solid. So player is a solid and ground is also a solid. That's nice. Player do have collision, right? Yep, it has collision. Ground has collision and player has collision. Let's open player. Let's save everything. Just let me know if there's any, give me right over here. If there's an error, just please, bruh. There's an issue. Navigator is user whatever. That's not the issue. Okay, so this is not working. That's why I was looking for a method to do some stuff. Let's go back. Let's go all the way at the start. Let's see what they did. Okay, there are a lot of arrows. That's not nice. Okay, so here, create a project, creating robot character, adding traps and checkpoints. We don't want that. We don't want checkpoints right now. Wait. These are the backgrounds, then tiles. So how can I add a tile layer? It's going to be on 0 depth. Add a tile. Find a tile set. Ground. Yep, this is going to be the tile set. Add a tile layer at 0 depth. Okay. Tile layer in the row. I have a tile layer. Okay, first let me just delete all of these. Okay. I can add custom properties. Oh, I cannot. Never mind. So in the tile set, let's find a tile set. Let's add it and add a tile layer. Grass or ground. Let's do 0 and it's still not added. What the hell is happening with this thing? Add a tile layer 0. Okay, we need to add a tile layer at 0 depth. I cannot do shit. Wow. Now that's probably the best way to do it, right? Save it. Okay, well, it's cd.place.occupied. Yeah, can I just simply do this now without any actions? Just work like this. Just fall down. That's what I want. That's what I want. Wait, why the hell is gravity so low? Is gravity too low? Is that the reason it's not working? Nope. Let me save it and let me reopen this shit. I don't know why, but I think this engine is now broken as hell. Like last time I used it, it was too good. But maybe not. Let's try. Yep. It's still broken. Let's delete it. Let's create a new template and we have to select ourselves. So player is going to be the texture name. Then this dot v speed plus equals this dot gravity times ct dot delta, or let's just note down or like do stuff with it. And on top, this dot gravity equals 0.5 or 4. Where's the player? Okay, I haven't added it. Let's add it again. Let's see if it works now. I don't know, it's still not falling down. It's still not falling down, and that's annoying me. Now let's do one thing. Let's go to read the docs. I want to read the docs in the space shooter. What is this Jetty Cat game? Okay, I don't want to make that. Let's go to the space shooter one. And let's make that. Making first templates. Adding players movement. Keyboard is enabled. Is there input? In the cat modes, keyboard is enabled. Ct.place is enabled. Okay, so check for collision. Ct.place.meet. It was this code for checking if something is colliding with something. Let's add an event. There are a lot of events. So on collision with a template ground, I want to do is ct dot u dot get os. Nope, we don't want to get the os. Correct. What is that? Rotate rad. Nope, we don't want this. Let's just do get os, right? So it's going to return a string, right? This one is going to return a string. So if the player collides with the ground, so let me collide the player with the ground like this. Alright, let's save it. Let's save it over here. Let's launch it. In the console, okay, I am not printing it. Let me see how you print stuff. Print to console. So that's it, I guess. Print to console. No, that's not it. It's console.log. Oh, it's console.log. Hello. Let's try this. In the console, nothing is printed. Console.log hello world. Okay, so the printing is working. That print also worked. Okay, I get it. I have to get out of this thing to make it work. So if I am to do this, so now it should work. Creation this dot gravity equals 0.5. This dot jump speed equals 0.9, or let's say 1 minus 1.0, and finally this dot v speed equals 0. And inside the frame start, we're going to say if ct.actions.jump.pressed. If we are pressing the space button, we're simply going to console.log jump. Done. Let's launch it. Now the keyboard should work. So if I press, okay, now finally it works. That's nice. It started working. So that's nice. I have to get back or get out of this template to make it work. So console.log worked. Now I can just simply say this dot v speed equals this dot jump speed times ct dot delta, but I am going to make it, it's already negative. No, it's not. Oh yeah, it's already negative. So this should work. That was not the code for making it jump. I have to get there and see what was the code. Down the garden. Okay, we just have to set it. So that's what I'm doing. Node delta, I guess. So we save it, we done it, save, launch. Templates there. Console.log hello. This also stopped working now whenever I do this. This dot h speed equals this, else this. If AR, okay, we have to create this jump speed. So there's this move speed plus equals should throw the player down. Else, if I'm not pressing, this dot v speed plus equals this dot gravity times ct dot delta. What? Shit. Now it will work. I forgot to make it like I misspelled the speed. Okay, let's see this word speed. Let's do that again. So if ct.actions.jump if this is this dot v speed equals this dot jump speed, is that the same variable? Yep, this dot jump speed. As the variable is negative, we don't need to do it negative. Let's see. This dot jump speed, this dot. This dot move speed. I'm going to copy all of this and paste it. Let's see how it not work now. Okay, down, cannot see down. Why is not? Okay, because there is not that input there. So there is jump. What was that? Jump, move left, move right. So move left, okay, and right. So move left should be -1 because this is -1, and jump also should be -1. Okay, right. I am really as you can see, they all are 1 1 1. Let's go to templates. Now let's run the game. I am not sure why it's not working. I literally copy paste the code. It's still not working. It is something. Oh wait, is it because I didn't close it, then save it, and then launched it? As you can see, this something is happening. I mean, if we do it with the ct or this dot this thing over here, then it works. Maybe we have to do something else down there, right? We have to write this one at the end. Yep. Bro, we have to write that at the end, and now it works. Okay, that was just me not looking ahead. Jump dot should be pressed or down. This dot vspeed plus equals this. The jump is not happening. Let me copy it again. This line over here. I don't like this thing. The brackets are so not good. I don't like the brackets are so cringe. I don't know why, but they are. Okay, I fell down, but yep, now it works finally. The movement is done. That was hard, but it was cool. But I don't want like doing this, so first of all I have to make the jump speed a bit higher because it was too low and I couldn't even do anything. And second, okay, now this speed is good, this thing is good. And second thing I have to do is I have to change this to pressed. Let's done it and let's launch. Now it will not do that thing which it was doing before. So only if I press this jump button, then it will work, otherwise it will not work. That's cool, that's what you want. Okay, now in the player we're gonna do something. We're gonna remove the movement, the left right movement, because we don't want that, and it's going to be a simple cubathon game, so we don't want that. We don't want the left right movement, we just want the space, the jump. Okay, in the room, let's set up the room. So we're going to select all of these. Let's move it, let's move them down here, and I am going to create some more copies of this guy, the ground, like this. Even though I'm not making a tile, but whatever. This one look pretty tiley to me. Okay, so that's the ground. Remove that as well. Remove that as well. Let's put the ground over there. Save it. Let's run the game and let's see how it goes. Okay, so we can jump. The player is over there now. Game Dev Studio, hey. Hello Game Dev Studio, welcome to the stream. So this is what happens right now. It is cool. Now what we have to do is we are going to create the obstacle spawning from this side over here. So how can I get the position of this? I want this position. It's 1280 by 512. So that's where I want to create some copies of this new thing that I'm going to create. I am making a game in Ct.js, or trying to make a game in Ct.js. It's a very basic game, not a game, but just a prototype, nothing fancy. Just trying to make a simple kind of endless platformer game. Okay, it's going to be the obstacle. Let's rename it, or I mean recolor it to something like this, and let's create it close. We got the obstacle. Let's create a template from it. Obstacle. We don't want anything right now. So in there's a timer. So timer, this is going to be enemy spawn delay. And apply. Timer dot length. Is this what I want? Dot prototype dot toString dot call dot argument dot apply. So how do Ct.timer works, right? How does it work? I don't know. So after this timer is timeout, the enemy spawn delay. Enemy spawn delay. This dot enemy Ct.js event Ct action Ct timer. So this is a class Ct timer dot end. What does this apply do? Apply call the function substituting API for the me. Nope, we're not gonna do that. Let's see how we can do some timing and stuff. We don't want these things. We want how I can use the ct.timer class. So I can just see this. Okay, it's ct.timer.add. Or you can do this. Timer dot then do this. Okay, so we don't need this. I can simply create a timer in the start. So let's say var timer equals ct.timer.add, and it's going to be 1000 and the name, the value for 1 second. It's milliseconds, so it's 1 second, and then the name, spawn delay, and if timer then. If timer dot then, is this what I need to do? Well, okay, I don't have to do if. So if timer dot then, also I have to do this weird thing. What the hell is that? But let's just copy it and paste it. So if timer, we are gonna do console. Let's say let's launch it, but first we have to add it to the room. We have to add the obstacle to the room so that it can work. Let's see if it works. So after 1 second it should print hello or whatever. Yep, it is printing done. So that's nice. That is working. The timer is working. So here instead of doing this, I'm going to say var obstacle copy equals ct dot copy this dot how do we create copies? It was in the cheat sheet, so let me see. Create a copy, cd.templates.copy. Yep, cd.templates.copy. So what to copy? The obstacle. Where to copy? It's 1280. Why was I'm just hard coding this thing, so I want it to spawn right here. So y was 512. Okay, 512. What do we need then? Extras. Okay, I don't want this. Okay, so our obstacle copy, that is going to be that, and then the cheat sheet. Okay, I don't want to set any direction, just spawn a copy right there. Or let's spawn a copy right here. With templates, I have to move this dot, not this dot, obstacle copy dot move. Obstacle copy dot x minus equals, let's say 1. Let's launch the game and see if it works. If it spawns a new copy after every second, and it should move the copy. I can see the copy is there, it's not moving. Let me go in the scene. Let me move it right here, so in case it's not getting, like, yeah. So I can see the copy, but it's not moving. So let's fix that. Let's do -10. Maybe it's too slow, or maybe something is wrong with it. Okay, it's copying. Wait, maybe I don't have to do this here. Or I just have to do this dot obstacle copy dot x. This dot x. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I don't have to do this. I just have to do with the copy. But let's see. Okay, so that's the copy. That's okay. That's working. That's working, but it's, of course, it's doing too much. So I just want this timer to run once. Like once every frame, or not every frame, but yeah. Can I create some var can spawn equals false? Instead of doing this, is that function spawn enemy, and this, and here I can simply say can spawn equals true. Then I have to create can true, and whenever it is spawned, can spawn equals false. So I have to wait until this happens again. So let's see if this works. I can simply can spawn equals true, and now if can spawn if can spawn enemy. So this is what I'm going to do. We don't want to give it some else. We want to give this. Okay, let's see if it works. Okay, it's not working. Yep, it's definitely not working. Now it's not spawning. Timer. The timer is not working. Isn't it how we were doing? We, you know? Timer.time. Let's do that. So timer.time. Let's see if it's actually, doing stuff. Like if time is getting timed, whatever. Wait. Not just timer.time. I have to do console.log timer.time. This is what I have to do. Okay, it's 0. So the timer is already timed out. Huh. Or timer. Let's say 2500, like 2.5 seconds later it's gonna do something. This one runs every frame because that's what I want. That's what I'm doing. It's running every frame. So let's see if it runs like here. So it should run only when the can spawn is true. And also I can print can spawn, right? So let's print console.log can spawn. So I have to print this every frame because I am going to see what is happening. Okay, it is false. It is still false. It's always false. Why? Maybe this timer is not running now. Timer.10. Okay. Three seconds later, it should do something like that. So let's delete all of this. Let's delete everything. Bro, I don't want to run the game right now. Let's go and get this function. Right here. Not with the function, but just this. Right? Let's see if it works. Okay. So the enemy is getting spawned there, but it's not moving. And also it's giving me 0 there. because that's not gonna run every frame. That's what we have to figure out. That's why I was doing it in the frame start. So let's delete this. Here I can simply say wire timer equals to ct.timer.add 1000 and then timer spawn delay. Timer dot then we have to do this. Something like this. And something like this. Here console.log done. So what's the direction again? In this one platformer. Not here. Okay, here. Copy dot direction equals this dot direction. This dot direction. Let's start. I forgot to call the function, so let's do spawn enemy. Doesn't return or have any parameters, so I can just do that. Okay, so it's spawning. It is there, but it just keeps spawning. So I do have to create a variable var can spawn equals false, and inside I can simply say if can spawn, then this happens. If this dot can spawn. Okay, so if we can spawn, we can do this, and this dot can spawn equals false. This is what we have to do as well, so that every time the timer runs out or this function is called, it's gonna set false one time, and then we cannot spawn, and then it's going to run the timer again. So that's what going on in my head, but it's just always doesn't work right. So let's see if this works. Okay, so it keeps false where it should be true. No, false. Yep. So every time the timer ends, it should be cans this dot can spawn equals true. So this should happen. So every time the timer runs or ends, it should set can spawn to true, and then when the enemy function is called, it sets to back to false. And that's not working. If this dot can spawn, this dot can spawn equals false. Let's do this. This dot can spawn equals true, and once it's called, this dot can spawn equals false. Nope. This should not getting true over here. It should be getting true over here, and then this should be just being called like this. Not every frame though. So if it's true, maybe now this will work. I mean, it's the same thing. This dot can spawn, this dot can spawn equals true. It's the same thing in Godot, but I don't know if it's the case with this one. Okay, so that does not work. Okay. Yeah, I am literally wasting time, but well, it's worth it. I don't know why, but it's worth it. I really don't know. Just start again. Right. So it spawned and it's keep on spawning. So now I can just say, what I can say is, let's move this dot x minus equals 200. Let's say, let's do that. Well, as I've always said, I like to suffer. Okay, well, it's kind of working, but well, it's oh my god, damn, that's too much. They're spawning too much. Let's do this after 3 seconds, and it's good in 20. The 20 speed is cool. Okay, so it spawns one and then it spawns a hell lots of them. Well, that's not what we want. So this spawn can true, then spawn the enemy, and then I'm setting it to false. So let's do this, else this, right? If this, no, that's not what I want. Let's just do this. Like after this code, it should just do this. Okay, one gets spawned, and then again there are a lot. Why the hell it's doing this? Okay, let's do one thing. There's a thing called timer, so let's go ahead and do that. Spawning or spawn delay is the name of this, and in the timer or in the creation you can say this dot timer 1 equals 3.0, so this is 3 seconds. And instead of doing all of this here, I can say this dot cans spawn equals true. So once the timer is run, we can spawn the enemy, and this just goes inside this. So we don't need any of this. Instead of that, we don't need that all. So all the timer thing is happening over here. Okay, let's see. Okay, that one thing is spawned like cool. Okay, finally it spawns. Oh damn, that was so hard to do, but it was just one line of code in the timer event. Bruh. Or that's like, damn, it works now. Finally it works now. Now we have to do another timer. That's going to be this one, and it's going to be despawn delay. So apply, and in the creation we're going to say this dot timer 2 equals 10.0. so after 10 seconds it's gonna, or not 10 seconds, let's say 5 seconds, it's going to despawn the delay. It's not going to be visible, but well, just to get the performance good, in good shape. So finally the spawning is done. Now I just have to see how can I do the collisions between the player and the enemy. I guess the time is too slow, so let me make it 2 seconds. And in the frame start, let's go done. Okay, what was I gonna do? I just forgot. Lol, I literally forgot what I'm gonna do now. Rooms, let's see. Okay, oh yeah, well, game loop, the game loop. Okay, so if the player collides with the thing, so if ct.place.meet, so if we collide with the, let's say, copy checks whether there is a collision between copy me and any of the copies of a given template. Okay, so me, this is this, and in the copy template string, that's going to be the obstacle. So obstacle. So if we collide with player, or not the player, with obstacle here, reload the scene, right? So now how do we reload the scene? It should be something to do with ct.rooms, ct.rooms.switch or restart. Yep, that's that simple. ct.rooms.room.restart. There are two things, namespace, rooms, and room. ct.room or rooms. Was that a room or rooms? ct.rooms. Yep, ct.rooms.restart. That's the function that we're going to call if our player collides with the obstacle. That should work. Should work, right? Okay, after every 2 seconds, and that works. That works. We got a game. I mean, yeah, we got a game. That's nice. That's nice. Cool. Our game is working. I mean, whatever this is, it's working. I am finding the speed a little fast of the enemy, so let's make it slow. Let's do 15 or 12. Yep. Okay, now let's make a user interface. So user interface, yeah, we're going to do the user interface. So that's going to be the score. Everything is good, it's just gonna have to be 64. This is text label equals new pixie text. Damn, we have to do all of this. Nope, I don't want to do that. Just how can I color this? I want to color it black. Oh sorry, not black, white. Yep, fill, active, diffuse, and white. Yeah, let's apply. Let's apply this. Apply. Okay, this is the code to add this as the child of this. This is text label equals this child.get score. This dot add child. Okay, so how do we do user interface in this thing? Where is a score? Is there a score in this game? Yep, there's a score. So let's just jump right into that score. Okay. Okay, it's done in the main room. This score equals this score. Okay. So let's go to the room. we are gonna add that score over here. So it's 640 and y0, 640 and y0. Nice. So in the room there are room events, so I have to do all of that there. Add an event, room start, but it should be every frame. Room start, yep, room start, and we have to paste that. It's going to be score, and Ct.styles would get this, add child this, and we have to create a score for score equals 0. There's no var keyword, this is this dot score. So we are creating a new variables or not. Yep. Then simply gonna do that. We also have to do this dot x equals what was that x again? We want it right here, so it's 512. This dot x equals 512, and this dot y equals 0. So this is all we need to do to add this score. Where do we have to also do this? Like, is this one necessary? I don't know, but let's just think that it is for 1 second. Do I need this one? I don't think so. So let's just delete it, save it, launch it. So now after 1 second the player should spawn, and we should see our text on the top, and there's a black screen. Yep, there's no depth. In the event we don't want this. Let's launch. Okay, we got the score there, so that's nice. It's just score. It's just a score, nothing fancy, and there is no spawning. What? Should I do that spawning over here? Like, this should, the spawning makes sense in the scene, right? So let's do that. Spawn delay, apply, not this dot, no, I cannot. Let's just add one obstacle and then it works. And the score should not be there, the score should be on this top. In the events, this equals 512. Not this dot y, this dot text. This is what we have to do. I just did it all wrong. Now it should work. Okay, now it's there. That's what I want. But of course there's no score. The score is not running. So let me make it so that the score increases every frame. So in the frame start, we are gonna do this dot score plus equals 1. Score Ct.styles dot get score. new pixie text score plus this score. Right, so every frame the score is gonna run by 1. I mean, not yeah, it's gonna update by 1 every frame. So it's gonna give a feeling of the distance that I've been doing all along, right? And now it's not even there. What? The score is not even there. What? We also need to do this in the frame end as well. So we have to do this frame end this dot text label dot text equals this, not this but just that, right? So frame start is going to update the score and then it's going to update. Okay, let's now see if it works as I expect it to work. Okay, there's no score again. Maybe it's because of that I just changed. So let me see what this thing needs. This text, it needs a text, so it's a string. So it's going to be score plus this dot score, and then I need a style. So ct dot styles dot get score. So this was it, right? In the user interface, score and ct.style.get score. Yep. Now let's see. Okay, now it's working. So that was the problem. Now it's working. It works. If we die, it restarts, and that's a game. That's what we can call a game. We got a working game over here. So that's nice. That is really nice. Okay, as I did with every game, I'm just gonna add a little m at the end of this string. So plus m. Of course, it's not necessary, but it's important for me. Like, I don't know why. I just like to add an m at the end of the score so that it shows that the score is in meters. Okay, it doesn't. Oh yeah, I have to do that in both the start and end. Yep, now it will work. Now it works, and that looks so better than before. And that's really nice. We got a working score and we got a cool little simple prototype of a very simple game. Well, yeah, That's nice. Finally it worked, and we did not have to, forfeit this engine as well. I mean, it was a little tricky. The workflow is a whole different than any other engine I have used yet, so it was very tricky. Even though I have used it before, but still it's quite tricky, right? And that's a big 2 hours stream done again. So that was it. That was it for this stream. And that's it. If you enjoy the stream, go ahead and like this, and also subscribe if you want to. This is the second last stream, I might say. Is there any cool engine left? Maybe there's something left. This might or might not be the last stream of this game engine series, but we did complete this game, so I guess there are a bunch of other engines I wanna try, but I guess it's done for now. This engine series is done for now. I am gonna do the live streams though. From the next month, like from November, I am gonna do the live stream session where I'm going to make my personal game, which is a top-down arena or top-down tower defense shooter game. It's a very simple yet kind of fun game. I don't know if it will be fun or not, but I am thinking it will be fun. It's gonna be like a survival plus survival game and a top-down tower defense shooter game. So you have to defend yourself from waves of zombies, you have to survive, you have to collect resources, go out of your base, and do all sort of stuff. So that's the next game I am working on. It's my personal project. It's a more simplified version of the Phantom project that I was working on in this channel. I have made 2 videos there, so if you are interested in watching me making a game, we're working on that game live. I haven't started yet. I'm gonna start right in the stream, so if anyone is interested, just jump over in the stream and we'll have a little nice chit chat and all that stuff. It's starting from maybe the next week, every Saturday night. Maybe every Saturday night, maybe not every Saturday night, but yeah, I'm thinking of doing it every second or third Saturday night, or after a month. I'm going to show the progress and I'm going to work for 2 or 3 hours. So that's the plan for now. I'll probably make a video about it first, that I'm continuing this stuff, but I don't know. So well, that was the stream. I hope you enjoyed, or not enjoyed, but rather get bored, but still just go ahead and press that subscribe button, like this video or stream. I'll meet you in the next one. Bye bye.